Hi Cancer, welcome to your week ahead Taroscope with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, these readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant signs. So whether you're sun, moon or rising sign Cancer, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they speak to you. With that said, if you are a continued subby, you know I love ya. And with that said, if you are new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and this video resonates, hit that subscribe button. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you all on your path to your highest vibrational good. Sorry, this last dregs of this Mercury retrograde, boy, literally ruining my life. All right, with that said, your key to the week this week is the Tower card, right? So first things that I want to say to you is happy damn birthday. Excuse me. I truly hope that you have an amazing day. Remember to fill the day of your solar return with a little bit of everything that you want to have in this next 12 months ahead. Now, the way that I see your birthday or your solar return, as I've studied astrology and started to come into more of an understanding, the sun takes a whole year to travel the zodiac, right? And so it moves through each sign, highlighting that spot in your life in some way, shape or form, gathering knowledge, wisdom, intel in some way, shape or form. And then when it comes back into your sign, it rebirths you and it disseminates, it pours all of that knowledge and information that it's gained, that you've gained on a soul level. It starts to be integrated from here on in so that you can go to your personal next level. So your solar return or your birthday is so much more than just a happy birthday. Use that, use that day to imprint it in some way, shape or form. And it's the summer solstice, so big stuff. With that, your key to the week this week is the Tower card, right? And if you haven't seen it, please check out the weekly general. It's very interesting because we had the Tower card as the key to the week for the overarching energy and theme. And the fact that this comes through means, first of all, in some way, shape or form, you have your finger on the pulse this week. You are naturally, in my personal humble opinion, the most intuitive sign of the zodiac anyway, the most psychic of the signs in my personal opinion. And for that reason, the fact that you have the Tower card, this could be a big inspiration that comes through. It could be a download of information that comes that really gets you to see something in a really different way. This could be about your work, about your business, about your home life, about your family. Maybe you've decided, this could be a startling change of direction for some of you as well. I never wanted kids and now all of a sudden all I can think of is having children. I didn't want any more children and all of a sudden you find out that you're pregnant with a third. This could, I don't know why I said third, that's so weird. Whoever needed to hear that obviously needed to hear it. For those of you that are, this could be, I'm going vegan, that's it, I'm giving up meat, or, like whatever. It could just be a very startling change of direction for you. And it could be like literally something that you decide sort of off the drop of a hat, but it will stick. There's something about this that feels like it is permanent. For your actions and options this week, you have the Strength card, right? So this is you all up in your feels, but more importantly, this is you taking care of yourself. And especially with the Tower in proximity, you do want to look after your physical health and vitality. Has to be a priority for you this week. The other thing is as well, remember the Strength card sees you taming your emotions in some way, shape or form. This is you utilizing your emotional or inner energy to say, right, okay, I may feel this way about something, but that doesn't mean I can't do this, this and this. With that energy, finding a way to make your emotions your driving force this week, not to be something that you get lost in or start ruminating or reflecting over, but to use it as a force to channel in order for you to get, to have the energy to push forward with something. For your communications and conversations, you have the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands coupled with the Strength card is literally the time of Leo. So whatever's coming up for you this week, whatever big reveal or idea or inspiration you have this week is likely to see its fruits or to at least start sprouting come Leo season. So this is going to be really interesting. Now remember as well, your Page of Wands, This is usually like a creative endeavor. It can be a blog, it can be a book. For some of you, you might start writing a new book. For some of you, you might say, right, you know what, I'm going to get my blog out there. I'm going to find out what my message is and I'm putting it out to the world. This could be you revealing yourself, having the courage in some way, shape or form to put yourself out there, which is really exciting. You got the Page of Wands right underneath the Tower card. That is a spontaneous message that is coming in that may very well, like it's a piece of information that comes in that may very well change everything. I'm really intrigued at this point because Cancer is my moon sign, so I'm like, ooh, okay. For those of you that work for somebody else, this could be like literally a surprise accolade. It could be also that you get put in charge of a project that maybe you just wanted to be a part of it, but you didn't realize that they were eyeing you for a leadership position, and suddenly you're thrust in that. Let your creativity soar at this time. And speaking of creativity, for those of you that work for yourselves, business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, this could be a piece of information, it could be a hot tip, it could be a brilliant idea that you have that literally comes in fully formed and you're like, wow, okay, not sure what to do with this, but boom, let's do it. When it comes to your those of you that are retired or no longer working, sorry. There's moments when my brain's just like, well, we're not working anymore, so you're just on your own, Raf. For those of you that are retired, again, this could be a piece of information that comes in that you have to move with really quickly. You might not have a chance to really process what it means. You might be called upon for your help, or you may have some sort of long distance communication that comes in that makes you go, whoa, okay, I know what to do with that. It's like there's a piece of surprise information that comes in that maybe sort of at first is kind of like, oh crap, and then you're like, actually no, I can do something with this. There's a really powerful creative energy around this that I feel. Now, one of the signatures that does come up here that have to talk about, I'm sorry to say, the Page of Wands can literally represent a fire, and the Tower card, so these two cards in proximity or close to each other like this, on a physical mundane level, this can manifest as an actual fire. I truly hope that I'm wrong about this, and I hope you're all safe and stuff. Obviously this is not a week to leave candles, water next to electrics or whatever. It looks to be more on the outside. It doesn't look to be on the inside. Like, that's the feeling that I get, but so maybe it's in the area that you live. I truly, again, like I said, I hope I'm wrong on this front, but I'm not sure. I know that signature and it's quite a rare one. For your money and materials, you have the 5 of Cups. All right, so whatever this great idea is, it is going to take some sort of finance to get it up and running, and you may not see the financial or the material rewards from it very quickly. So just consider that whatever ideas you're moving on at the moment, they are investments. They're not if you want an instant payout, you're not going to get it. So I just need to tell you that now. But if you're thinking about this for the long term, the results can be great. For your physical health and vitality, your 5 of Cups is your gonads, basically all of your reproductive system. So look after that this week, especially when it comes to your home and environment. This is the 5 of Cups. I mean, I'm not necessarily seeing death here. It just feels like something is not necessarily coming to an end, but maybe something that you thought you were going to do or thought you were going to have for or in the home just doesn't go ahead, and you think, oh, okay, well, that, maybe that was that. Maybe you'd planned on buying something and when you go back it's gone and it was the last one and the line is discontinued. That's kind of what it feels like. Something that you wanted for the home is not going ahead or is not up for purchase anymore. For your love and relations, you have the Fool card. All right, so this is nice. For those of you that are single, there is some passionate, steamy talk going on here, and it's fun and vibrant and enjoyable and laughable. And to be honest with you, whatever this disappointment is, I kind of feel like this is going to make up for it. For those of you that are partnered or married or in relationships, this is a very fertile energy. A very surprising fertile energy at that. It's the Fool card and the Tower. So if you don't want any more children, be careful this week. If you don't want children in general, be careful this week. Although It looks like if you do find out, hang on a sec, I'm pregnant, I didn't want kids, but you know what? The fact that this has happened means it's happened, and I'm going with it. So all in all, this could be a really good week, but it looks like there's quite a few surprises and moments that are going to have you like, whoa. I used to work at a bar in my 20s, and there was a girl that I affectionately named Zhuzh. So it's really weird that people are suddenly using this word now. This was like 10 plus years, no, longer than that. Like, it's got to be 12, maybe 14 years ago now, maybe even longer. And when something surprising or whatever, or, you know, frustrating happened, we would just go, whoa! So that's your message this week, Cancer. I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have an amazing week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.